Hello, this is Bern, and if you're one of those women who gets really shy and nervous or freezes up the moment you get a chance to connect with a man that you find attractive, well, you are in luck, because I'm going to be sharing with you how to feel more courageous with attractive men on my episode today. Hello, this is Bern. Welcome to your great LifeTV.com. Today is another edition of Get the Love You Crave, and I've heard this so many times with women who feel no problem whatsoever in starting a connection or a conversation or sparking something with a man that they feel nothing for. But the moment they suddenly decide that the man they're about to create a connection with is really good looking, or they feel that he has his shit together or is very masculine in some way, well, in that moment they freeze up and they're no longer able to be themselves. And here's the challenge. If you're one of those women, you're leaving so many opportunities on the table unnecessarily. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be sharing with you 4 simple steps that you can really step into in order to feel much more courageous with attractive men. The first one I'm going to be sharing with you is very important. It's set a higher standard for liking a man. If your only criteria for considering a man an amazing specimen is that he was born with the right DNA or he exercises a lot, then you're going to be disappointed extensively. Now, I'm asking you right now to have a higher standard in terms of you decide that a man is great, you decide that a man is awesome, not just because he was born with the right DNA, but also because he is an intelligent guy, because he really knows his stuff, because he's kind, he's considerate, he's intelligent. If you know these things for a fact, then you put him in the category of awesome guys. But until then, don't assume that he's great just because he's great looking. Number 2, I want you to focus on getting to know him versus how he views you. If you're feeling pain or fear or insecurity or worse, freezing up, not even getting a chance to talk to the guy that you want to talk to because you feel he's too good looking for you, then you're inevitably focusing on how does he perceive me is the underlying question. If your question turns around and instead of asking yourself that question, I wonder if he likes me, I wonder if he thinks I'm cool or beautiful or thin or my ass is awesome. I mean, if you're asking those subconscious questions, you're going to feel afraid. If your question is, I wonder if he's intelligent, I wonder if I like him, I wonder if there's a cool vibe between us, I wonder if he's kind. If you have those questions in your heart and then you set about to discover them for yourself, not just imagine this mythology of a man, but actually come to your own resolution as to what kind of man he really is, then it's up to you to have at least a conversation where you can put your hypothesis if he's an awesome guy to the test, okay? Number 3, recognize that men are full of hidden insecurities. You might see a guy who feels completely confident. I'm telling you right now, from being a man and from having male friends and from seeing interactions between men and women, that men are much better at hiding their insecurities than women are, but it doesn't mean they don't exist. Behind any guy who's full of confidence, there's insecurities that he's not showing up, that at some point in life come up. So if you know that you're also dealing with someone who behind that exterior powerful shell also has insecurities, also questions his place in the world, also thinks about the size of his penis every now and then, if you just think of those things, then you'll recognize that you're not alone, and that if you're being vulnerable enough to recognize that you're shy in that moment or you're feeling a little scared, that he's feeling some level of that right now, whether he's showing it or not. Number 4, super important, if you listen to nothing else, focus on your legacy versus short-term pain. Here's what I mean by that. There's going to be a day in your life where you look back and it's the end of your life, and you're going to make a mental picture and have all these images show up about the things that you really went for and the things that you stayed short of. I want you to feel regret because you did too much, not because you stayed short of something. So the moment where you're about to spark a conversation, flirt with someone, ask a deeper question, engage in some level of connection with someone, a man, and you're feeling shy, I want you to think about 5 years from now, what do I want to regret or not regret? When I'm 80 years old, if I'm so freaking lucky to reach that age, and I look back, do I want to regret not sparking a conversation with someone who may be absolutely no one in my life, but may end up being my future husband? I don't think that you want those regrets. So focus on legacy versus short-term pain. If you find this is helpful, useful, insightful, I'm going to ask you to do 3 things. Number 1, click like on this video. Number 2, subscribe to my channel. Number 3, on the description of this video or somewhere on your screen here, you'll see a pop-up that allows you to sign up to a webinar I'm hosting where I'll be sharing with you a blueprint to find your soulmate in 90 days or less. Very powerful stuff, if I may say so myself, and it's absolutely free. Thank you.